Um,
What is he saying? What is he showing you?
like about relationships.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just saying you need to be in relationships to see yourself. Like it's a reflection of you.
Yeah, and if no one wants to relate to me, not even be my friend, then what do I do?
You have a lot of issues around your friendships and feeling hurt by them and not people wanting to be close to you and seeing you of value and wanting to talk with you. Sorry, that's from your chart. Peter, why does he not? What would happen if he didn't have friends and stuff? Yeah, I'd feel like he's still that child in school that was trouble and black sheep, things like that. It's not helping for you to not have friends.
But that's like, what am I supposed to do? I tried to make friends. They don't want to call me. They don't like,
I feel
what am
like,
I supposed to do?
well, I feel like I'm your friend.
I mean, please don't take this the wrong way, but we met 3 days ago, dude. You know what I
That's
mean?
okay.
Like, and if I'm saying like I feel lonely, if you were saying I feel lonely and I invalidate you by saying, "No, I'm right here with you. I'm here with you doing the journey." How dare your inner being feel lonely? You know, that kind of invalidates your feelings right there. Say, "No, if I say I feel like I have no friends," you're like, "No, I'm a friend." I'm like, "Dude, I met you 3 days ago." And I'm not trying to invalidate this potentially burgeoning friendship. But do you understand what I mean by that kind of invalidates my feeling by saying, hey, I'm your friend? You know, that doesn't encompass the last 20, 30 years of not having anyone call me on the phone.
Hmm. Okay, wait. So
Does
what's
that
your?
make sense what I said?
Yeah. What was your question again for Peter? Maybe I can ask him for advice.
Well, friendships, um, I tried. It doesn't seem like if I don't expend the effort, if I'm not texting, if I'm not calling, my phone doesn't ring.
Hmm.
I went ask him. I went to CSL. What happened there? Ask him what happened there. I went to the New Age church here in Florida. I I went in there as the newbie. I shook their hands. I introduced myself. I invited those people over to our house, Peter. How many of those people called us? How many of those people texted us? How many of those people, any of them, showed any interest in being our friend? And when we did show them on day one, are you still with him?
Yes. Sorry.
When we did meet them that first day 2 years ago at the New Age Church, and we showed them our ability, what happened? What happened?
They thought you're weird.
Yeah, and what else?
They didn't want to hang out.
Yeah, and what else?
They stopped
Was
talking to
it
you.
Yeah, and what else? Was there also an element of jealousy because I was more evolved? And was there also an element of fear that I would expose them for being false and superficial?
Yeah. I mean,
Well, that was all there too?
well, yeah. It's like, why are you even at that church?
What does he say? What happened? I want to know from, vibrationally.
I mean, yeah, exactly. You were saying exactly right. It's like
And
the
so I did the same thing. I went to this group of entrepreneurs, not religious affiliated. It was 1 million cups. It's just a bunch of entrepreneurs who have their own little businesses, and they get together once a week for morning coffee and talk and network. And I went to that group,
Mhm.
and again, I felt a similar thing. They were very very unconscious. There was no receptivity. It basically, without talking to the people, I felt like they kind of booted me out the door. And then the third place, I went to a coffee shop just a year ago. I went to a coffee shop every Thursday for karaoke night. And again, what happened at the coffee shop? Because Chrissy already looked at this. What do you see at the coffee shop? Please tell me.
People asleep.
And what
Okay.
else?
People a little bit judgmental of you.
hmm What else Chrissy saw was that when I went to that coffee shop, all those people that wouldn't talk to me, They glowed. She said, I can see not just their chakras, but like their whole body, their whole aura becomes rainbowic.
Mm.
Do you see any of that?
Yeah, I do.
So even just me hanging out, those people didn't want to talk to me, but my mere presence benefited them. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So and I tried to make friends. I, I invited them over my house. I tried to cook them meals. I text them, hey, what are you doing this weekend?
You're doing the right thing, Peter. But you're also saying you gotta meet people where they're at too. And if they don't want to meet, they're not your friend. They're just taking your energy. I have plenty of friends that I could help them tremendously. I do help them tremendously, but they don't see me as their friend. I'd love to be their friend. They seem like cool people, but unfortunately, they got some stuff going on. They have this low vibration that's way too low, in the depths of the darks, where even though it shines in there, it can shine, but as soon as it goes away. But don't be worried. No seed goes unused. You still help those people, and they probably will come back. I mean, it'll come back to you at some point. The good things you did. And you know what? Remember when we did our like thingy, and then I told you that when I went for a drive, I felt I didn't need anybody. I
Mm-hmm.
felt that it was like you feel content with yourself, without anything, without food, without anything, literally anything, just the sun and you and the air. And if friends want to be your friend, they can. If they don't, they don't. You know, doesn't make you less of a person or more of a person. And they say your net worth is your net worth. It's not your self worth. So don't beat yourself up about that.
um, do you mind if I ask just one or two more questions related to this similar subject matter?
You can ask as
And
many
then
questions as you want, of course.
I feel like we should probably wrap this up, at least just for right now, because I'm hungry and I might want a nap from crying a bunch.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's just the same pattern. Like 2 weeks ago, I met this woman, messages from Melanie in Australia. We had one, two, three lovely chats. And then I feel like she turned on me and went mob mentality. I'm wondering, can you see that? What do you see? What happened there? If I may elaborate just briefly my perspective, is that okay?
Sure.
We had really pleasant chats, and one, two, three times it was pretty just me and her. Once, twice at her house and once at my house. And the third time we chatted, she had a very public live with a bunch of indigenous Aboriginal women from Australia. And the one woman, arbitration, I believe she was energetically attacking me for being a man. She was like, men are evil, men are abusers. And I simply tried to make the comment, if we're fighting men versus women or Democrat versus Republican, we're indulging in the agenda of the enemy. So maybe we should not fight, men versus women. At which point, Melanie herself jumped in, and all the women, 30 people in the comments, were attacking me. And my belief is that they were actually projecting a lot of their unhealed trauma on me. Um, but I'm wondering what you see from that, if you can see that at all, and what it looks like to you. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you were
I
just
again,
you told them that it's like by indulging in the men hate. That's like the indulging the mob agenda and stuff like that, right?
yeah. Well, I told them that indulging in the hate against men was really a hatred against self.
Yeah.
Is and I think what happened was I kind of triggered them. I think like collectively, trigger one, trigger two, trigger three women who had abusive husbands or who are negatively charged against males, and I think the whole group started like throwing volleying, throwing jabs at me.
Yeah, what happened was
So,
you hurt her, and then she naturally looked to her friends and her mob to support her because that's what her patterns are.
but who did I hurt? Melanie herself, the host, or the indigenous woman arbitration?
What is an arbit like the person who's like
Yeah, that was her screen name. I don't know what her name is. The indigenous woman screen named arbitration,
oh that
or
was her
the
name arbitration.
yeah, yes, the indigenous woman who had the screen name arbitration. I felt
Gotcha.
like was the primary
Oh, I
um,
see what you're saying.
catalyst. But I think Melanie, who was the white Australian woman who was the host, joined in mob mentality.
I get you. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I was misunderstanding.
No, it's
The
all right.
the one that was likely attacking you, you were
Was
speaking to her.
indig? Can you see the indigenous woman? Is that the one attacking me?
No.
The white woman, the
Yeah.
white Australian. Okay, so Melanie was attacking me,
Right.
which I knew. I knew she was attacking me, but
She
why?
because she's also scared of her mob. She's scared if she doesn't attack you, they're gonna attack her.
Oh, okay. Yes, because she was siding with the indigenous women. She's like, this is an indigenous issue. I'm like, no, this is not black or white. This is human versus human, and it's wrong. And
Mm-hmm.
she sided with them just because they were indigenous. Not and she didn't look that they were wrong in their perspective, but just because they were indigenous, she wanted to side with the quote unquote winning party, which is the victim party.
Mm-hmm.
You can clearly see that?
Oh yeah. It's clear as
Okay,
day.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And are you okay if I post this? She's already blocked me.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know.
Thank you.
I'm trying to see why you want to post it, but that's fine.
Because I didn't shut the door after she attacked me. I was willing the next day to try and resolve it. I was
No.
willing to keep my door open. I was like, I just met you. I liked our new friendship, and it really hurt my feelings. And then she came to my live the next day, and she dug her heels in. And I'm like, you're not going to apologize to me? You didn't go back. And I asked her on the video, I'm like, did you go back and rewatch that whole live and really, really investigate energetically? I asked her
Oh my
directly. I'm
gosh.
like, did you go back and shamanically journey into the energy dynamics of what happened in that live? Because if you did, you would have come back and apologized to me for attacking me for being innocent.
Yeah,
So
of
I asked
course.
her directly. I asked her directly the next day. I'm like, I still want to be your friend, but you really hurt my feelings. You attacked me. And I tried to bring it to the conversation. I'm like, I'm not trying to shut the door. I'm not trying to call you a B and get the hell out of here. I was willing to address it and discuss it like adults. And she dug her heels in and doubled down. I was like, no, you're a psycho. And what she did then, she sent me a voice memo. You're just trying to steal my gifts and abilities and put them on your page. And I'm like, actually, I have 50 different people and I'm the one doing the work every time. You didn't come to my page and help me. You didn't come and bless me and benefit me. I helped you. And then that's even shown in her videos when I went to her live. The first day I met her, she was talking about the pedo agenda. I joined the boxes. I agreed it's an issue. And my influence, look at this, gently nudged her, encouraged her to lean to the positive. We gently pulled away from the negative topic of the pedo agenda and we went to new earth and we're talking about healing and
Mm-hmm.
expanding consciousness. Do you see that? The
Mm-hmm.
second time we chatted, she came to my house. Again, she didn't even have time to complain because we went right into playing the Gemstone game. She felt crazy vibrations. She felt expanded. I did put up pink tourmaline, which is divine female energy. And then she says the next day, oh, guess what? After our chat yesterday, I felt like I could hear my mother's voice all day long. Normally, I can feel her presence, but my dead mother, it was so close, I could fucking hear her whispering in my ear. And I says to her that third day, I'm like, Melanie, oh my God, that's amazing. Do you think that's as a result of working with pink tourmaline yesterday and amplifying your connection to your heart and divine feminine? And then your dead mother, who you can feel already, you were literally talking to her all day long. So then the third day, she was complaining about EMF. I went to her house and she's like, oh my God, the Wi Fi pollution. She lives out in the country in Australia. She's crying about being bombarded by EMFs. I go into her live, I put up a picture on my screen, and all of a sudden she's like, oh my God, that relieves all the pressure off my body. I can feel the EMF dissolving away from me. So 3 different times I demonstrated that my vibration was benefiting her, was uplifting her, was healing her.
Mm-hmm.
She was not illuminating or healing or benefiting me. And I wasn't tallying. I wasn't keeping tabs. I wasn't keeping a running tab to charge her. I didn't even notice this until she started attacking me. When she attacked me on that 4th day with the Aboriginals, that's when I was like, wait a minute. You're trying to say that I'm trying to steal on your gifts?
I know.
And I was like, that is ego, 100% delusion, thinking that you have some magical gift that I need to steal and put on my page. I'm like, lady, the 300 videos are demonstrating what I do, the words that I say to people, the energy healing that I offer people. And even the Gemstone thing, that was me. That was me. That was my content. That was me helping you. The 2 videos I have of Melanie saying, oh my, this is the picture. Ironically, Jad, this is the picture. She's like, I feel that flood through my whole being. I feel that from my toes to my top of my head. I feel it through my whole auric body. And then she wants to tell me that I'm trying to steal her gifts and parasite off of her vibration and da 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 da. And like, so there. That's my
She's trying to
rant
steal
about
your
that.
gifts. She was trying to steal your gifts.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I think it's because she has bad relations with men. She hated her father who abused her, and then she hated her ex-husband who was a closeted homosexual, who also abused her daughter. So then I find all this out after she attacks me, that she's got all this unprocessed trauma against men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be protected, Peter.
Well,
Can you not sense that when you go talk to somebody, that the blockages that when you, because I mean, everyone has a different blockage from something else.
not really. And again, I think that's so much of inner Peter's,
But how could you feel it with me?
jurisdiction.
How'd you know it with me?
Well, ask him, please. I run into brick walls all the time. I don't know. Well, one, I don't want to try and psychically violate people without asking, So I approach people, blankly. I don't know nothing about you. You have absolute blank slate with me. And from day 1 to day 2 to day 3, I let you show me what you want to show me. I don't go in there psychically probing or prying.
It's coming from a loving place.
To not want to have assumptions, right? To not want to have preconceived notions or judgments, to give them the space to show their highest self, to let them present their loving, compassionate version.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, are you over it now with
No, I'm
Melody?
still learn. I'm still learning. Yeah, yeah, I'm over it.
That's
Yeah,
good.
generally, but like I'm still learning. I'm still like this is like a reoccurring theme. It happened a week later with this girl River, like River Ripley. I didn't know. I was just talking to her like a random person, and then she tells me, "Oh, by the way, I have Ehlers-Danlos. Oh yeah, I can see all these spiritual visions. I'm so exalted. I'm so enlightened spiritually, but I've got this crippling Ehlers-Danlos that affects me every day of my life." And I'm like,
I
"Oh,
don't know what an
yikes."
Ehlers down is.
It's joints and mobility and fascia and
Okay,
loose organs and yada yada yada.
gotcha.
Basically, low energy, achy joints. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, you got lethargy and achy joints. I can help you with that. You got a monthly migraine that, without fail, once or twice a month, you get a migraine that puts you in bed. I can help you with that.
Mm.
Then she does the same fucking thing Melody does. I can't believe you're trying to use me and my followership to promote your product and sell your wares. I'm like, whoa, bitch, I'm not. I literally was innocently trying to help you, and you're complaining. You profess to be some spiritually enlightened woman, but then you got all this physical body stuff that's holding you back. All I did was innocently try to help you.
Mm.
And then she comes at me with in the comments saying like you're just trying to steal from me and parasite off my client my followership. I'm like, lady, no. I please look at that too. What do you see with River?
River doesn't feel like she adds any value.
Oh, okay.
She just is insecure about you actually doing the real stuff and her being nothing. I mean, not nothing, but you
Okay.
know.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And what is it true that my intention was unagendaed from the beginning? I just wanted to talk to a new friend. I didn't try to psychically scan her to try and be like, oh, this girl has problems. I could probably turn her into a gem client. I didn't have any agenda. I didn't have any intent. I wanted to talk to a new friend. And then she revealed to me, oh, by the way, I've got all these problems. I'm like, oh, well, if so, let's just address it. It comes up, hey, I think I could help with that. I was innocent. I didn't try to manipulate or coerce. It was like, can you see that? Can you see that? What do you see?
Yeah. I mean, it's like most people. It's like you going around, most people are like this. A lot of people are like this. And like especially when you're on random TikTok lives and whatever, getting people from there, chances are those people on TikTok lives probably have some issue that they're dealing with. And I
Hey,
mean,
I'm
they're
one of them. Look at me. Here I am, crying away
well, me
with my
too.
issues.
Look at me. I'm on astrology doing astrology lives. I mean, it's probably not at 5 a.m. It's probably not a good thing, right? But I was gonna say,
But you can, I think you can see now why it hurts doubly so. Why the friendship thing, why the Chiron in the 11th house is doubly painful to me. Because I really just want to be friends.
yeah,
I'm not trying to sell you a product and swindle you. I just want to be friends.
yeah, I
And it
understand.
really hurts my feelings.
Yes. Well, being a good friend, I'm also telling you how I feel too. Um, but yeah, I thought you were doing good with her. It just